So I've been fasting for 24 hours now. I think I'm going to do 3 days. I've done 3 days before. I would like to do more, but I'm just worried about my diabetes and the complications and shit that come along with that. So gonna do 3 days again. I've done that a few times and I feel good, but I always think differently, almost like I'm high when I'm fasting. There's a few things. One is the your mind's always thinking about something, what to do next. And when you're eating, that's just kind of in the plans. You're thinking about it, but not too much. When you're fasting, especially I think the first day, you start realizing how often you actually think about food and eating. And I realise how much time I have when I don't eat, which has made me realise, I guess how much time I spend, prepping, cooking food and eating food and, all these things, because your mind's constantly thinking of that. But I also like I guess, that thing that's in your DNA of survival and food being the main priority. Right, let's conserve our energy, let's can think of the smartest way to do this. So it's cool, I like it when I always do it. I always think differently. The day I had a weird one, which I've spoke about before, but not phrased it like this. But I feel like I'm way more intellectual when I'm talking to myself. Like my thoughts and what I'm saying inside my head. I feel like not a genius, but I feel like a very intellectual person. But then the facade of myself, like the outside that everybody sees, and the words that I project and how I articulate them, I'm like a retard level. So I almost feel like stuck in my own mind, and I can't, the thoughts and things I'm having, I can't quite get them out. And I feel like it's this way for a purpose. I don't know what the purpose is yet, but every time and I guess because I just thought about it today, I was thinking about something. I was listening to a podcast and I was thinking about something in my head, and I was like, can that, those ideas and things I'm saying in my head, why can I use words and when they come to me, they feel so not me, like it's somebody else way more smarter than me saying them. And then every time I try and record them or write them down or get them out, I just can't, like, I'm losing them as I'm trying to put them on the page or talk them out or whatever. And then before I know it, I lose that thing I've said in my head or that idea. I can sometimes hold on to the idea, but I can never articulate it in the way that it's said in my mind, that I say it to myself, which is so bizarre, man. And I do at times feel trapped in that. And sometimes I don't even try and articulate them because I know I'm like, I wish I could articulate this to other people, but I just can't. Like, it's lost in there. It's in there, but I can't get access to it. It's so weird. And I don't know if I need to, I guess there's certain things you could do. I could probably read more books, talk more openly, because then I guess my vocabulary would get better. So then I'd be better at coming up with not even coming up with them, but letting these ideas flow through me. and then I'd be able to project them out. I just feel like my brain's slow. It's intelligent but slow. And then on the surface, like I say, it's just kind of retarded. I just kind of act a bit like an idiot and never bring these intelligent ideas and thoughts to life. So, yeah, that's one thought I had today. And it's the only reason I'm telling that is because it's when I fast, I feel like I'm high. And these are thoughts I usually have when I'm high. So, it's interesting. I'm, like I said, I want to do 3 days just because I know. I don't know why. I just feel like I just always need something to do, and I don't want to add more to my plate and do too much. If anything, this is kind of taken away from my plate. Kind of, it's giving me more time, but it's a thing I want to do, and I like doing it every now and again. So, and I like just challenges, I guess, like giving myself something. Like I was away, I was a week off, I was away at that wedding, so I was drinking, I was eating shit, I was like kind of doing whatever. So I think a wee reset for that is kind of what I need anyway. But aye, it's hard because I need to keep with my diabetes, I need to keep my sugar levels like kind of as close I can because ideally I need to still take insulin, but kind of can't let it go high. And I can't let it obviously take too much insulin when it goes low, so I just need wee drabs. Because if it goes too low, then I'll need to eat something. I'll need some sugar, some carbs, and then yeah, the 3 days is out of question. So, just some thoughts today. I don't usually do these anymore. Like I say, it's just because I think when I was doing them every day, it was easier to articulate these things because I wasn't thinking too much about them. It was just like, right, I have to get a video out today, so kind of whatever comes to mind, let's not rehearse anything, let's just turn the camera on and then start talking. And I find it harder to, when I've got time, to think about these thoughts, keep them in my mind or write them down, like, and then turn the camera on and then try and remember those things. Like, I really struggle with that. Which is why I hate rehearsing for shit like that. Like, if I have a thought, and I try and write it down and I try and articulate it out, it's clunky and it sounds shit and it's. So I usually don't like doing it. Or if I do think of an idea that I want to talk about, then I just maybe will think of the first initial thing I want to say, like the main topic. I just write that down and then I forget about it till I hit record, so that when I look at it and I hit record, then it's like kind of whatever thoughts are coming into me that I remember from that topic is just flowing into me and flowing out, rather than coming in, thinking about it, and then trying to get that out. And I guess that's why I feel stupid when I talk or try and articulate things to people, because like these ideas, I feel like I don't know, just things I say in my head feel really smart, way smarter than I am. And I'd love to hold those ideas and sit with them and study them. And I guess that's where I'm going wrong. I guess I could like study them more, can think of these ideas and then spend a week like diving into it and studying it so I know I can talk about it. Because things I really know about, like if you ask me anything about like tiling or like, I don't know, I guess I don't know that much about much, but like with tiling, I'll be able to tell you like a ton of shit. Really, even jiu-jitsu and MMA, like I know like a bunch of shit. I'm no expert or fucking anything like that, but Ken, if the average person told me, I'd probably have some sort of answer I could say. which makes it easy to talk about. Like tiling, you could ask me anything about tiling and I'll kind of pretty much know about it. I could talk about it with confidence. But with ideas that you're challenging in your head, it's hard to talk freely about them. Whereas keeping that idea right now, I'm just rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's call it that. Yeah, let's call it that.